On our last episode, we arrived at Morgan Island, loopy, sleep deprived, and after a good night's rest, it was time for a brand new day. Time to drop the dinghy and go for today's adventure. See those blistered fingers?
You can't. I had to put tape on them. What you haven't seen is the hundreds of times I pulled this prior to this. With this finger, I switched to this finger. Went from here to here.
No, you got 3 more fingers on there that need tape. We were anchored next to Morgan Island, also known as Monkey Island. It is a home to a colony of Rhesus monkeys brought to South Carolina in 1979. The monkeys were overpopulated in Puerto Rico, and South Carolina offered the uninhabited Morgan Island for research. They brought over 1,400 Rhesus monkeys, and the population has grown to over 4,000. No one is allowed on the island as the monkeys have free roam. But you can see their monkey business right from your boat. And the Dolphins put on a pretty good show on the way back to the boat.
Even though I'm definitely not a mechanic, I like to do a few checks before we get going. So I check the oil, I check the transmission fluid, I check a couple of things here and there, just to make sure that we're good to go.
We're too tired to do our next outside passage, so gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta motor on the ICW sometimes.
Yeah.
For the weather.
Well, if the crew's not ready to go, then the crew don't go.
Safety first here on Rough Tide.
Yeah, just ding it in from out here at the Buford docks. So we stopped here at the plaza for groceries. Lo and behold, Amy, who's an expert mushroom forager, zoomed in on some nice fresh chicken of the woods growing in the parking lot tree in South Carolina here. So we're gonna see if we can scurry up this thing. I found a cinder block in the parking lot. I found a stick. I'm gonna try and poke them on.
Look at that chicken of the woods.
Nice. Young too.
Yes.
Smell that.
We found a store stocked up. All right, so we have foraged mushrooms for many years, and chicken of the woods is one of the most commonly foraged mushrooms. It is delightful, and we found some today in Beaufort, South Carolina, of all places.
A handful nonetheless. Beautiful young chicken. Very clean. Let's chop it up and cook it.
Yes.
So those little couple of chickens turned into a whole pan full. We're gonna need a bigger pan. I'm going with this guy. We're upsizing, reheating, getting into the cast iron, transferring the product. We'll be back. Adding a little liquid. I'll finish that up, don't worry. Don't you worry, people. That beer will not go wasted. Dinner. Chicken.
Yes.
Of the woods.
Thank you, mushrooms.
Home sport the t-shirt and shorts?
How long has it been since you've been in t-shirt and shorts?
Can't say.
Can't
Too
say.
long.
To the end zone, touchdown!
Oh, shoot.
Panthers touchdown. Just rode over to the oyster bed, and yeah, today we're getting some cluster oysters.
We have a pretty good time collecting oysters, and it's a great topic, so we made a bonus video. Check out the link at the end of this video. It covers the whole process from cleaning to eating. But now it's time to row back onto the boat.
Yeah, rowing. Look at that. Amy's doing some rowing so I can fish. Don't I got it made here, huh guys? Yeah, look at that. She's just gonna row me along. I'll do some sweet fishing. Life is good.
That's right, I was rowing. The dinghy motor's still not happy, so Chris dug out the manuals box, and this is how I found him.
Hey, so this morning heading out, we got one reef in, and the mainsail up you can barely tell, but that's the second reef line, the first reef line. That's the second reef line there. In case we need to drop it down anymore, it'll bring it to that ring right there and drop the rest of this down a touch. But I don't think we're going to need to do that today. We're just putting one reef in as we head out the channel, just to be safe here, heading out into the ocean.
Time for the dolphin show. It's absolutely amazing how they just seem to run for the boat just to play in the waves. How cool is that?
Holy cow, man.
It seems just as quickly as they arrive, they disappear just as fast. Time to settle in for the afternoon and enjoy the ride.
Today we'll be sailing the waters of the North Atlantic Ocean, headed towards New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Destination Christmas time.
Yes.
On the long overnight passages, sometimes it's nice to turn the dark. Just steer by the compass. 'Cause that's the true way to go. I don't need no stinking computer.
And then a few hours after that, in the middle of the night, the wind died, and so did our transmission oil cooler. But that's a story for the next video. Meanwhile, instead of surprising Dad in New Smyrna Beach, we pulled into St. Augustine. See you in a few more days, Dad. Join us next time as Chris does this fix while bobbing around in the ocean at 2 a.m. and tries to fix the dinghy.